Because of their small stature, Dachshunds are among the most popular dogs in the world. But it would be incorrect to assume that having one is inexpensive, because these dogs can be expensive to feed and care for. Although Dachshunds are small dogs, their bravery is not diminished by this. Dachshunds' natural instinct is to be agile and fast-moving. In the past, Dachshund owners frequently used them to hunt badgers, which is why Dachshunds can occasionally fight other enormous animals, and even those that are much larger than themselves. From the outset, Dachshunds require strong direction from their owners. If you start by giving them too much control, they will become destructive. You want to know how simple it is to train a Dachshund, or what kind of basic training your new dog needs. Welcome to Little Paw Facts. If you haven't already, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel for your daily fix of insightful content. Perhaps you've acquired an adult Dachshund and are wondering if it's too late for them to start training. One of the first things you should teach your puppy is their name. A dog's name is more than just a way to identify them. It is also a cue for attention and communication. Here are some tips on how to choose and teach your puppy their name. Choose a name that is short, easy to say, and distinct from other words you use often. Avoid names that sound like commands, such as Kit or Bo. Use your puppy's name in a positive and consistent way. Say it with a happy tone and reward them with praise, treats, or toys when they look at you. Never use their name to scold them or when they are in trouble. Repeat their name often in different situations and environments. Make sure they can hear you clearly and avoid distractions. You can also play games with their name, such as calling them from another room or hiding behind a door. Be patient and persistent. It may take some time for your puppy to learn their name, but they will eventually associate it with you and your attention. Once they know their name, you can use it to teach them other commands and skills. Crate training your Dachshund. Once your Dachshund is comfortable with eating and staying in the crate for short periods, you can start to leave them in the crate for longer times. You can do this by leaving the room for a few minutes and then coming back. Gradually increase the time and distance you are away from the crate, but always return before your Dachshund gets too anxious or starts to cry. You can also crate your Dachshund when you need to leave the house for a few hours, but make sure they have had enough exercise, food, water, and potty breaks before you go. Do not make a big fuss when you leave or when you come back, as this can make your Dachshund more excited or stressed. Just calmly put them in the crate with a treat and a toy and quietly leave. When you come back, calmly let them out of the crate and take them outside to potty. Crating your Dachshund at night can help them sleep better and prevent accidents in the house. You can put the crate in your bedroom or in a quiet area of the house and make sure it is dark and cozy. You can also give them a chew toy or a stuffed animal to keep them company. Before you go to bed, take your Dachshund outside to potty and then put them in the crate. If they cry or whine, you can try to soothe them with your voice or a gentle touch, but do not let them out of the crate unless they need to potty. In the morning, take them out of the crate and outside to potty as soon as possible. Training your Dachshund to walk, heel, and stay commands can be a rewarding and enjoyable experience for both of you. Here are some steps you can follow to teach your Dachshund these basic commands. To teach your Dachshund to walk on a leash, you need a slip collar or a harness and a 6-foot leash. Start by putting the collar or harness on your Dachshund and letting them get used to it. Then attach the leash and walk with your Dachshund in a quiet area with no distractions. Keep the leash loose and praise your Dachshund when they walk by your side. If they pull or lag behind, gently correct them by changing direction or stopping. Reward your Dachshund with treats and praise when they follow you, and walk nicely on the leash. To teach your Dachshund to heel, you need to have them walk by your left side without running forward. You can use the same equipment and location as the previous step, but this time you need to use a command word such as heel or let's go. Say the command word and start walking with your Dachshund by your left side. If they stay by your side, praise them and give them a treat. If they move ahead or away from you, stop and say no or ah. Then guide them back to your side and start again. Repeat this until your Dachshund can heel on command. To teach your Dachshund to stay, you need to have them sit by your side first. You can do this by holding a treat in front of their nose and moving it up and back, saying sit. When your Dachshund sits, praise them and give them the treat. Once your Dachshund can sit on command, you can teach them to stay. Have your Dachshund sit by your side and say stay. Show them your palm as a signal to stay. Without moving, count to 3, and then release your Dachshund using a release word, such as okay or free. Praise them and give them a treat. Gradually increase the time and distance you ask your Dachshund to stay, but always return before they get too anxious or break their stay. If your Dachshund breaks their stay, just reset them and ask them to stay for a shorter time in which they were successful. Growling is a natural way for dogs to communicate, but it can also indicate stress, fear, or aggression. If you want to prevent growling with your Dachshund, here are some tips you can try. Understand the reason for your Dachshund's growling. Is it playful, possessive, reactive, or defensive? Look at their body language and the context of the situation to figure out what triggers their growling. Avoid punishing or scolding your Dachshund for growling. This can make them more fearful or aggressive, or suppress their warning signals and lead to biting. Instead, reward them for calm and quiet behavior. Teach your Dachshund basic commands such as sit, stay, and leave it. This can help you control their impulses and redirect their attention when they growl. Use positive reinforcement and high-value treats to motivate them. Socialize your Dachshund with other people and animals from an early age. This can help them become more confident and friendly and reduce their tendency to growl at strangers. However, do not force your Dachshund to interact with someone or something they are uncomfortable with. Respect their boundaries and preferences. Provide your Dachshund with enough exercise, mental stimulation, and attention. This can help them release their energy, boredom, and frustration, and prevent them from growling out of excitement or annoyance. Training your Dachshund is essential for his well-being and your peace of mind. You should start as early as possible to establish a good bond with your dog and teach him the rules of the house. Training Dachshunds can be challenging, but with patience and consistency, you can achieve great results. We hope these tips will help you train your Dachshund successfully. Dachshunds are a breed that requires a lot of attention and dedication. They are not suitable for everyone, so make sure you do your research before adopting one. Thank you for watching our video.